540?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
This
kid is a fucking wizard,
Manny,
guys. I don't know if you guys know this kid, but
he's the fucking street wizard.
he is a wizard with it. This kid's steez is just super fucking tech, super big.
He threw that half cab down the steps like it was not anything.
Yeah, he's a street rider, true and
Yeah.
true. You won't see him busting out flares all over the place.
I bet you could flare.
You know what? I bet you it's probably the last trick he learned.
Might be. He might be the only
you know what?
guy.
I bet you, even if it's in his wheelhouse, he probably doesn't even care
Look at
to
this.
throw
Here
it.
goes the 540.
Because this,
hard
a 540. Look at that. Are you kidding me? With a perfect landing. Hard 540. That was amazing. Hold on, what was that? Was that a 50-50 or a Felix?
I missed it. I was just. I think it was a 50-50. Pegs.
We missed a little bit at the beginning.
That's all right.
So if you
Figured
guys can reuse your material.
I don't know what material we used in the beginning.
Yeah, we're good now.
We're just here reacting to
what we're watching.
To what? Ride the spin.
How do you say his name again? Pragenberg?
Pragenberg.
Pragenberg.
And you guys are in the corner.
Okay, cool.
Oh, all right. Oh, nice little bar spin. You know what? I'm a huge fan of the little tricks that connect other tricks. You know, like if you're going to do a grind, throw in a bar while
Throw
you're
a bar out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, that's what shows how tech you are.
And if you're going to land into a manual. And after that manual, connect it to another trick.
Or ride fakie to a fucking full cab off of a ledge.
You know what I'm saying?
That's pretty much what I try to do when I'm playing Dave Mirror BMX.
I feel you.
Lewis Mills?
Yeah, I think he's an Australian kid. Pragenberg's he's holding the #1 spot right now.
Yo, Pragenberg is my dude. Pragenberg and Garrett. Is Garrett in this? He better be.
I believe he is. I don't see why he wouldn't be.
I thought I saw
Alex
him.
Donaghy, this kid is a fucking rail master.
Yeah, this kid's got some
like
steez.
Rails and ledges, he's a fucking beast.
This kid's got some steez. But how's his connections?
Let's see. I just know most of the stuff that I watch from Donaghy is
like a
is
rail
shit like that,
technician.
like
Yeah,
Smith
yeah.
to Oppo Smith.
Right.
Or Crook to switch Crook or whatever he just did.
Here we go. Some manual to
Crook.
Yeah. Okay.
180
I'll
out.
take it. That's pretty good. Yeah. Look, the commentators are saying literally the exact same shit we just said a minute ago.
Because we're good at this.
That's right.
We're built for this.
He's a rail technician. That's how you know we're good. We're ahead of them.
How about his bike? What do you think about the white on white with the black?
You know what's one thing I don't like that commentators always do?
Huh.
They always remind me how much time is left.
Yeah.
Like,
we'll look at the clock, though. Don't worry about it.
But who cares? Who cares? I can hear the buzzer when it ends.
Look at that.
That was
Up
sick.
and over. Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
Ooh,
toothpick to Manny. To
that's
hop
wild
over.
hard.
Is this a hop over?
I think that's Crook to switch Crook. Does he switch Crook right now? No.
Hop over to
180.
180. Yeah. It's an easy 180. Wow. That was pretty slick.
Yeah.
That was pretty slick.
He's nice, bro. He's another technician.
He is. He definitely is.
Where'd they put him at?
He's
Number
catching
2.
He's
I
catching
like
his
that.
breath right now.
I don't know. I'm not mad if they put him at #1 after that run.
Oh, I would be.
I think
Pragenberg's run.
Here's the thing.
That 540 hard 180 off that rail was definitely a more technical trick than that.
I think Donaghy did more technical tricks, but the level of difficulty of Felix's tricks was higher.
I 100% agree.
Oh, Dennis Anderson's running street this year.
Oh, wow.
He was in Park, too.
Yeah, I watched his run. I like Anderson.
He always
he's
goes
a good
big.
Dude.
Yeah, he's solid. I like him.
He does
He's
go
a well-rounded rider.
That's why he's fun to watch, because he's just like boosting off of everything.
Yeah.
And he rides fast. Look how he's the fastest rider we've seen. Look how much air he's
He
getting.
just did 2 fucking airs to wall rides.
Yeah.
And he's a new dad. He just had a baby.
I know. Good for him. Bunny hop, bar spin.
Ice up over the A-frame.
I like that.
I see you.
Tail whip up the stairs.
I think that was a switch whip.
Was it a switch whip?
It might have been.
I don't know. He's left foot forward.
Crook. We're a couple seconds ahead of them in the headphones.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
See, those were a lot of filler tricks. He had some big fast runs in the beginning.
How many seconds ahead are we?
Well, so wait for him to finish his run, and then give it about 2 seconds on yours.
1, 2.
So you got him just finishing his run now?
Well, Sean has fat
fucking
fingers
up.
and he doesn't know how to press play. So we took about 6 seconds there.
All right, tell me what you see on the screen.
X Games.
Oh, excellent.
Up
It's
to the
working.
wall. He's on the wall. Off
He's
the wall.
off the wall.
All right, you're still a little ahead of me.
Okay, that's all right.
But now it's closer now. It's the slow motion, right? Now it's X Games back to him.
Yeah, you're about a
Yeah.
second behind.
Okay.
Yeah.
I like this guy too, but I don't think that. I mean, he might be a better competition rider than Pragenberg. Let's see what he does.
Yeah.
Chad Curley.
Yeah, I like Chad Curley.
And he's got a hot
super
girlfriend.
tech. I don't know about his girlfriend. I've never seen her.
She's a blonde babe.
Yeah. I liked when he was riding for Nike.
Yeah, that was dope
those
when they had a
Nike vids?
Nike team.
Yeah, that was dope.
Yes, and his style is just so good. And I like seeing that truck driver down
I
there
think
first
he's.
because we know that he had the fractures in
Oh, his balance game ridiculous. Nosies.
That was dope.
Yeah.
That was dope.
to bar spin.
I like the way
Combination for Chad.
when they do a connector with a Smith grind.
Yeah. Hard three. He's bar spinning,
Bar spinning
into everything.
in, yeah, I like that too.
Combination.
Like if you can throw your bars in and out of everything, like look, manual to bar spin.
Nice nollie to bar spin to manual to crooked to 180.
But he's not.
I'm giggling right now.
I mean, it's dope, but he didn't give us anything.
He wasn't doing any hard
Yeah.
540s.
He gave us like, although it's a highly skilled run, still kind of all in a wheelhouse of what most of the guys could do.
Right.
I
You know what's
don't know.
interesting is
Nollie to bar,
that
Manny.
540.
Doesn't really add up. It looks like he's doing just fine. Look at that crooked grind to 180.
I don't know what was it called. It was was it 50-50 hard 540 out?
Yeah.
Yeah. That Felix Prangenberg did. Oh, here we
Here
go.
he
There's
is.
my
Here's the
boy.
guy.
All right.
This guy's got
I'm-
like 10 X Games
You know,
gold medals.
but you know what? I'm really rooting for him to take a medal. I think
Probably. I mean,
I
you
think
don't think he
he-
has enough medals?
no. I want him to take this one though. You know why? Because he's been in the game now for so
13
long.
X Games gold medals.
Right. He's not a rookie anymore. You know, but I think like when you're his age, you really need to either keep winning, like you need to stay relevant by keep winning. Otherwise, you'll start to get old and fall
Ready to
behind.
hang it up.
But
Yeah.
this guy's been like putting out some of the best BMX videos I've ever fucking seen, and was for a long time.
Without
Like
a
when
doubt.
when he came out with Deadline, like all those Fiend videos were unbelievable. Like I remember watching them like in a bike shop with a group of kids when that first came out, and everyone was like looking at each other like, what the fuck just happened?
Without a doubt, he goes down as one of, if not the greatest street
Probably
rider.
my favorite rider of all time with the shit he does.
He does shit that blows your mind that nobody else can think
Mind-blowing
of.
shit. And
Like, look
I'm
how
hoping
smooth
he
that
does
fucking
some of this
toothpick
here.
was.
Oh, dude, did you
That
see
was
that?
crazy.
180 to toothpick.
Reverse toothpick or
Reverse
fakey
toothpick.
whatever
yeah,
you want to
fake-
call
I
it.
don't know. 180 toothpick.
Double
Rev-
bar.
His tricks, like, I sometimes stumble even putting words out for what that. Oh, that sucks.
Man.
That's like what I did earlier today.
That's all right. I
Front of
think
your
they're
house.
doing best of 3 runs.
Okay,
They usually
better
do.
be.
So that's what I was going to ask. So in an ideal world, you're in the competition. Do you bust out your best run first try, or do you keep something in your pocket in case you need to go over the top in
Nah.
your second or third run?
It depends. It depends. I think like, so with BMX, it's really one of those things that like you could have a trick that's in your bag that if you miss it, you're broken. You know,
Right.
like if you don't land it the one time that you attempt it,
You're going to lose your
you're
ankle.
not getting run number 2 or 3. You know, so I think what a lot of riders will do is they'll end up doing a run that they would consider safe.
Okay.
You know, as
Just
like
a clean,
clean,
sharp run.
safe first run, like a lot of technical shit, but maybe not pulling out bangers that, you know, like that. The
And then-
Pragenberg's 540 out, that's a tough trick to pull.
That's like a 3rd round trick, right?
Yeah, that's like a 3rd round trick, and
Give
he
it-
did it on his
Give
first
it like
run.
a quick pause and go while we're waiting.
He did it on his first run, so. But like, yeah, tricks like that. Like if you don't have them dialed completely, you're not trying to whip them out left and right. You know.
Are you back in the warehouse?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I think, sure, there's probably some tricks that people are saving for like just in
Like a
case
just
I
in
need
case I
it.
need to
Yeah,
go. Somebody nailed it.
Yeah.
95.
right. But
I like-
also, I feel like there's probably a lot of people that they're trying to win off their first run.
That could be true. Because you go pretty hard on your first run. If you have a good first run, then maybe you figure out second run, where can I add something bigger?
Also,
run,
your
where can
first
I
run,
add
you're not
something
as
bigger?
tired as you are on your third run.
Sure.
You know?
Yeah, because they're running a jam format, so it's runs back to back
Right,
to back
they
to
keep
back.
going, yeah.
Everybody gets a 30-second run. Boom, 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 boom.
Right. So all you have is however many other competitors there are times 30 seconds.
So your muscles are going to be a little bit tired. This shit is strenuous, without a doubt.
I'm sure.
And like something that I think a lot of people, unless you ride, don't think about is the impact that you absorb when you land.
From the
Yeah, your
bumps.
joints are
Holy
hurting.
shit, man! Like a couple landings,
You got no shocks.
your ankles are fucking sore, your elbows are sore, your knees are fucking shot. You know, this is a physical fucking real man sport.
It's filled with music, games, experiences, and prizes.
And I think the scary thing too is like you see crashes in BMX that you don't see in skateboarding because you can get tangled in a bike.
Well, this is why
Whereas like a skateboard, you can just bail.
And you're generally going faster.
This is why
Yeah.
I claim that BMXers are tougher than skaters, because we got to bail off of a 30-pound bicycle. We're
Right.
getting tangled up in a 30-pound piece of fucking tube metal.
I don't necessarily know if they're tougher outright. I'm sure there's probably some super fucking tough
Yeah,
skateboarders out there, but I definitely think it's more dangerous.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
You just hop off the skateboard.
I'd much rather
You don't
bail
get
on
tangled
a
up in a
skateboard than
skateboard
bail
like
on
in
a
a
bike,
bike.
and I don't even skateboard, but I
Here we
know
go.
I know that.
top of the roster.
Here we are.
Matt Ray's in fourth right now. I mean, he's good, bro. He could. Any of these guys could take it and win it.
Yeah, they
Really,
could pull it
would
off.
any of them have the skills to?
Except for Kevin, I don't think he's got it. He
That's-
got his
yo,
park.
that
he,
was
he got his
Hops.
park run. Yeah, that was
Hops to
That
a
was
double bar
high.
180. Ah, he was trying to
manual
run a
out.
Manny. Yeah, nice.
That was pretty tech though.
Ice down. 540. 5.
Yeah, that was
The
dope.
bar
Ooh,
cab.
I like that. He hucked it.
He was kind of on some shit like, oh, Felix, you want to do 5s? All right, I'll give you some 5s.
I think he realized after watching his run that you're going to need some
You
five.
got to step up, yeah. Flared it.
I don't know. I don't think flare should be a part of street. Maybe that's just me. Actually, I disagree. I was telling you about Casey Case.
Yeah, that
That
Joan was
flare- oh
crazy.
my God.
In the fit video.
When
the
you're doing
fit,
it
wel-
in
the Welcome
street,
to Fit
though,
video.
yeah, when you're doing a flare in street, it's so much different than
It's
doing
crazy.
it off like a little vert
Yeah,
ramp.
if you find a spot in the street to do a flare and can pull it,
I got nothing but props for you.
gotta
man.
give you props.
But if you're doing it off like a ramp, for some reason, I don't know, flares to me are just, unless you're like adding something into it.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? Like if you bar spin flare, or if you were to like
flare to backlash
flare to
out.
manual, yeah,
Yeah.
or flare to backlash out, like our boy.
Look, Matt Ray had a good run, but it's not enough.
Yeah, look, I'm not hating on people. I can't do a flare. I think it's an impressive trick, but
Here's the thing about
I don't think
Perazza.
it'll-
Ooh,
Is that
that's
Kevin?
a tough. Yeah,
Is that
that's
Kevin?
it's Perazza.
that's
Here's the thing: he comes in and rides with a level of speed that the street guys
They don't
don't really do. They're
Right.
more into the tech. He's trying to go
Right.
speedy and big, like he's riding the Bolt.
Right. Which you know what? If he was busting 540s, I think it would be a much different thing than like,
Yeah, if he had the same run as Pragenberg
right,
and added the speed,
And had
then
that,
he's better. Then
right.
it's a better run.
right.
But he's got a nose piercing,
He's
so
a vert guy.
he looks beautiful. He's a beautiful man.
Is he fresh?
Nah, he's a little dusty.
Here's my guy. Here we go.
Felix. Let's see if he switches it up or if he's hitting the same run. Yeah, he's starting
up.
off similar.
No, that
He
was a
he
switch.
went over the bar. He did a foot plant down the steps, foot plant over the bar 180 this time. Oh,
Bail.
tough look.
Yeah.
But that's all right. You can throw
Do you
away
think
a
he
run.
was gonna pull the 540 there?
I thought he was looking for it. You can throw away a run because it's your best run out of 3.
Right.
What do you think from the non-BMX guy? What do you think, Pay?
I am not a BMX guy at all.
Right.
But
But overall,
I
as
absolutely
watching it-
respect everything that they're doing.
Yeah.
I think it's amazing.
Yeah.
I really do. Like between the athleticism and the balance and the strength, it's incredible. It really is. I don't know not one word you guys are saying
Yeah,
except for the
yeah.
ones that showed up on like Tony Hawk skating.
Oh, you got bar spin
I figured
down.
out bar spins, the handlebars. Yeah.
Oh,
A lot of falls.
yeah. Everybody's
Falls.
pretty
Three-
much
yeah,
falling this
three
round.
back to back to back.
Yeah, and his painting is it's jaw-dropping. It really is. It's crazy to think.
I
that
still
he's
think
just that
Prangenberg's
talented on a
first
bike.
run's good enough to
When it
keep
comes
him
to
in first
painting,
place.
For as of right now, we haven't seen anything, but you know.
So we're just under 16
Oh,
and a half
fucking
minutes
Garrett
left to
isn't
go
even
here
on the
in
top
Wendy's
6.
BMX
Yeah,
Street.
that's
It's
crazy.
Prangenberg in that top spot.
But
Oh, because he fell.
He fell.
He
yeah.
fell.
Yeah.
All right, so let's see what he puts together this round.
If he has a good run, he could.
He can
I'm
easily hop
rooting
into-
for him to place, just because I
That was
think.
it's so clean. His rail work is so
Yeah, no,
clean.
he's-
It's ridiculous.
He's got mastery on that.
To medal at X Games when he
It's an
accomplished that feat.
unfit grind to hard 180 out in the middle of an X Games run somehow. Look at that.
Yeah,
crook to
everything.
crook to
But the problem
180.
is all he's really got is rail
Just
work.
the four tricks alone, like it's,
Manny.
it's just unreal. That was-
Crank flip.
I haven't seen him do that one before. I'll go out there and say that.
Ah, man, another bail.
Again, bringing all that speed to the up rail. And
Yeah, I mean, I love what he's doing on the rails, but he's not bringing anything
But
else
you know
but
what?
the
You
rail
gotta
work.
hand it to these guys, man. When you're banging out trick to trick to trick at that level of fucking difficulty,
Yeah, to have
you
a
would
whole
think
run.
you would think one little bail like that really isn't that big of a fucking deal.
Nah, not with the level of tricks that they're doing, and they're putting them back to
Right?
back to back.
Right,
like
that's
that.
what I'm talking
It's amazing.
about. They're riding for what? What's the 30 seconds?
Yeah.
That's insane, man. 30 seconds of tricks back to back like that at that caliber.
Yeah, when you ride, bro, you get such a more respect
100%.
for what they're doing and
100%.
how hard it really is.
I mean,
Because sometimes the guys make it look easy.
yeah, and I think like a lot of people now, like they'll watch a BMX video and they're not realizing just how many times these guys eat shit attempting the stuff that they do.
Oh, without a doubt.
You know, like until you watch the crash reels and you're like, what the
Oh
fuck?
shit! Yeah, he crashed 17 times before he landed it.
Right.
All right, starting out the same run.
Oh. Oh. That's tough.
Yeah, man.
Who's that, Aronson?
Well, this just speaks to the level of technicality and difficulty watching everybody bail in this round.
Right, but that's what I mean. Like, it's
And these are presumably
the best of the best.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I,
Yeah, if you watch a crash reel from the best of the best on a BMX video, there's way...
feel pain.
Yeah, you're like, oh shit, he fucking battled to get that clip.
for sure.
That's the one really good thing, a really fun thing about the X Games in general and sports like this. I don't know anything about it, but I know exactly what I'm supposed to be excited about when I see it.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Like you
yeah.
could watch a UFC event and not really understand why some of the crowd is excited about what's
Right,
happening.
right.
But there's no question when a guy puts his bike up off the wall, that was some
That
shit
was
I got
dope.
to cheer for.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah.
It's true though. Like
Ooh!
especially like these team bike videos, a lot of people don't realize that like let's say you have like 10 riders in one video, that in that one video, whether they show a fail reel or a crash reel at all, that probably one of those kids ended up in the hospital
At least. Damn,
at
man.
one point or another,
Yeah.
and bad too.
A lot of
Like
times on
some
the team
kind
video,
of broken bone or
they show you the video where they're bleeding. They show you the
Or
clip
in
of
the
the kid
hospital.
bleeding.
And then just the balls to just once they're ready, just go out and do it again.
go
Yeah,
back
it's
to
nuts.
it. BMX riders,
nuts.
tough as fuck.
What's the worst accident you've ever seen on a bike?
I've never seen anything real bad in
No.
person.
I saw
Remember
a
when
kid
fucking-
face plant off a half pipe and have to get airlifted out by a helicopter. That was pretty bad.
Yeah, that's rough.
Cracked his whole skull open. And I saw another kid riding in the street that got hit by a bus, and his peg went into his ankle
He
and
told
took
me
a
about
core
that one.
sample that
Cored
was
him.
like an inch and a half deep. And I mean, a hole, the depth of, like the width of a peg.
Right.
Into his leg.
That was
Just
unreal.
pulled
Like
the
you could
skin
just
out,
straight
pulled
up
everything
see into his leg. That was gross.
That's such
Here
a
we go.
smooth fucking
Let's-
toothpick.
I know. Let's
and then
go,
two
Garrett.
180, the 360 with the little tooth chink in the middle.
I know. I like that.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Holds on to it. Rail ride,
There we
double
go.
bar.
Here we go. And he rides brakeless.
One of a kind right there. It really is. over crank arm right there. I think that's where the crash was.
There
Big
we go.
180.
So that was a switch 180, switch bar spin over that rail.
Oh, switch 180, switch bar.
Pegged up to switch tail whip, so opposite direction. And
Just throwing everything switch just to make it
Yeah.
harder.
Just to be like, ah.
Big.
Oh, there we go.
Huge.
whip down the stairs.
180 tail whip.
You got to end it off
Bar
with a
spin
banger.
up to manual.
He's
No,
on
his
the
time's
Manny.
up.
This will count.
There we go.
All right.
So, yeah, that's interesting. I didn't realize that. So if you get into the trick before the buzzer goes off, it counts.
You get to finish it.
Yep.
Now,
And that Manny line
let me
links
ask
it to
you
the
this.
next trick.
If you, right. So if you connect it with a Manny into something else, like if he landed in a manual
Twice, and he was one of the first
and he
people
kept
to-
Kept going,
he
it's
could
still
just,
that trick.
So, because I've seen kids be able to connect
manual
just
the
so
whole
much,
park.
yeah, and be
Yeah.
able to connect so many fucking tricks in a row. Could they have like an 80-second run if they just kept connecting?
Yeah, if they kept connecting them, I guess so.
So your free coaster doesn't
It
engage.
counts as your last trick.
Definitely a high-risk
Right.
trick.
Where do you think? Oh, they put him into first.
Garrett's in first. Boom.
I'm not saying that he
Boom.
doesn't. I'm not
You
saying he
deserve it,
doesn't
Garrett.
deserve it.
I was rooting for him.
I think the fact that he threw everything
think-
switch.
I think, right. Yeah, of course, dude. That steps up the level of difficulty so hard. I can't even 180 switch.
I can.
Good for you. But I'm just saying, like, doing a simple trick switch
Switch
is
is
so
hard.
much harder.
Fuck yeah.
And you know what else? I think it's like, it's, to me, maybe this is just my hang up, but like, I feel like throwing a trick switch is kind of the same as like throwing a baseball, like with the left hand.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like-
Your body's not.
Like when I throw with my left hand, I throw like a girl.
yeah,
But I could huck a baseball with my right hand. You
No,
know what I mean?
absolutely.
I think some people can just do it, like they're ambidextrous. Like
and they got the ability.
You can go one way or the other. Me, I don't have that.
Yeah, but nah, not necessarily. I've worked on 180 switch, like 360 switch.
Mm.
No way. But I could throw a
Right.
360 all day, my regular way.
Right.
What do you think of the course? I think it's
I
dope.
I like it.
Yeah,
like
I
it a
think it's
lot.
really dope.
I like it's got a lot of rails, a lot of stairs, some up rails.
I wonder how similar it is to what the Olympic course for street skate is going to be. Like how close this is. Did
Wait,
they
hold on.
model? Because this is the
Street
training course.
Skate, like skateboarding?
Yeah.
Skateboarding is part of the Olympics?
Yeah.
What about BMX?
Yes, but BMX is park, not street BMX.
Oh, why?
Because they ain't ready for us.
I hope they.
They ain't ready for a
You
bunch
got
of.
to start somewhere.
They ain't ready for a bunch of street rats to be on the
Yeah,
world
that's true.
stage
Take,
yet.
take what we can get, though. Take
Yeah.
what we can get.
I
So
think
wait,
that
was
if
that
park
just the
does
first two
good,
runs, and now we're waiting for the third,
Yeah,
or is that the
yeah,
end?
third run.
Okay.
I think that if BMX Park does well and street skating does well, then maybe we can expect BMX Street in the next years to come.
I hope so. I hope that's
I
like
will love it.
step 2. I have a prediction.
Yeah.
I think that Pragenberg is going to steal Garrett's first place with his next run.
As big as it is helping kids out there with this.
I wouldn't mind seeing it. That's your guy. You know what I mean?
Pragenberg and Garrett are my guys, but I think somebody like Garrett, you know, like there's no question why he deserves it.
Yeah.
But Pragenberg, like he's so young and fucking hungry,
And he's been working hard these
beastly,
past
bro.
few years. Yeah.
Oh, the shit that kid does is like, it's fucking impressive, man.
All right.
Shred Hate, the X Games Bullying Prevention Initiative, and I can't think of a better ambassador.
Did we come up with a? Did they come up with a real BMX winner yet? Did you watch all the real BMX videos?
No.
You know how they do the clips, the X
Right,
Game-
right,
yeah.
right. No, I
I
didn't.
sent you the Pragenberg one.
Yeah.
I don't know if they came out with the winners yet or not of gold for real BMX.
I don't know.
Not a single one of these guys has a bag attached to his bike.
Thank you for pointing that out, by the way.
But they're not riding around New York today.
True.
Okay.
Thank you, Payday.
They don't got to keep their fucking their multi-tool in it. They got their tools
But I
on
bet
the
you,
ramp.
I bet you, all of these kids have a backpack
You
leaning,
could-
leaning against a gate somewhere.
You could see
Alright,
them up where
alright.
they were all sitting. They all have like
Yeah.
black backpacks.
All
like
right,
that.
so I'm gonna have.
You only have to ride from A to B with the backpack and then
Right.
put it down.
I get it, guys.
There we go. That was big.
Oh.
Oh, that hurts putting your
But
foot
keep-
down.
Keep going.
But I understand it.
Very, very
I understand it.
Did he just call it?
Yeah, it looks like he just gave up.
Yeah, he did. He was pissed that he put his foot down.
Yeah, I mean,
and-
you're not going to get first on that, so
Nah.
he's like, fuck it.
But you should have tried to hold on to
Is
your
it
fourth
best
place.
of 3? Is it best of 3?
Yeah, your best run out of 3 runs counts, is the run that counts.
Yeah, I think he was conserving energy because, when you mess up your first trigger like that, you
Where's Paratz at? He's not. He's ranked. He's last right now,
This kid?
which is crazy
Who,
because he
him?
was first for a minute
This
there.
kid?
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of this kid.
I know you're not. I like him that he rides everything. Same reason I like Anderson. I mean, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's big and it's crazy, but he's like a park kid.
He is.
Yeah, but he's riding street. To me, it feels fake. You know what I mean? Right? Like you can't be a gangster rapper if you're not from the hood.
Fair enough.
That's how I feel about street. You can't be a street rider.
If you ride park.
No.
But I like his style though, man.
You can ride park and ride street, but you can't ride street. You can't just ride park and be like, I'm also going to attempt street.
He rides a little street.
He does flares in the
He
street,
does do
man.
flares.
I don't know. Maybe I'm just hating because I'm not into all this.
Not into the old.
I like my pure street style.
Pure street bull.
That's it. I mean, that was a sick little wall ride.
Apparently, we
Tail
got
whip.
a couple people in the live watching.
Nice.
Yeah? Who else is here?
I don't know. It's great to be Blake. What up? Welcome to Gore-Tex and Cove. Talk about BMX.
Here we go. This is
This
all
is
right,
the
watch.
guy. This is
my
Gore-Tex's guy
prediction-
right here.
My prediction, this is the guy that takes it from Garrett right now.
Listen, but here's the thing. I'd rather have Garrett win because America.
Me too, right.
You know what I
No,
mean?
I feel you.
Like,
you.
I don't want this German kid coming. Oh,
I don't know.
but
I
that
can't
was so
hate
clean,
though.
though.
That was so clean. This kid is insane with it. And look, now he busts out the real shit. Watch. Oh,
Boom.
see,
Okay.
we connected that too.
I hate to see a German kid come to California and take the gold, you know?
I don't. I
Not
don't.
when
I
Garrett's
like
a California
I like
kid.
this kid. I like the way he rides. I like his street style.
I love a half cab down the steps.
Oh, that
man.
hurts. Yeah. Okay. Well, he threw it out. That was a nice try, buddy. It sucks though that like all it takes is one little pedal slip.
And that's it, right?
Yeah, and that's it.
It would be like, imagine this, a lot of guys are...
But I mean, that's what it is.
After
You know.
midnight, we gonna let it all hang out.
Let's go. I hope Garrett holds on to it now.
I think he
Pragenberg was the
will.
only guy I was rooting for other than Garrett. So,
I think Garrett is gonna hold on to it now. Who's this
but
guy? Lewis-
a
no,
lot of
that's
these
Lewis
kids are
Mills.
hungry for it. So, I wouldn't write them off just yet.
Yeah, anything could happen. Bar spin to crank arm, sweet.
Yeah, that was
Tire
dope.
to bar.
That is 3 in a row now of doing that big tire ride down the rail to bar spin. Insane to see.
A Smith on a rail is so crazy.
Smith hop over.
Yeah.
I would love to see him be able to get this one.
Ooh,
Ooh,
nice.
that looked nice.
At that time,
180 to crook was what that was.
to the up rail, I think. Let's see.
180 bar spin to cook.
Yeah.
Switch off.
Switch.
The tail whip. That was so good.
This is a good run.
Wow.
This is a really good run.
Manny to bar. Sweet.
Yeah, switch
Is he
as
gonna
well.
pull him?
Three
Oh.
dude, you had such
He
a good run
had to-
going there.
I know. He had to fuck that last thing up.
He's kind of in control, but he's just running out of real estate there. I don't think it'll affect him too much on his score with the judges if that beat
Who put that obstacle there?
Yeah, but look at this. This is the switch pegs up, and then he does the tail whip out. Kicks the bike. It's coming around. Like his feet were barely finding the bike. His foot ended up on top of the top tube.
Ice
But
pick.
I love this ice pick grind. You're
Manny.
keeping the front
It's
end
so
up, you're
hard to
leaning
drop
manual, keeping
out of
that going.
anything and to keep your
Yeah.
Manny going.
Yeah,
Down,
I
and that was a
agree.
switch bar spin. He threw it with his right hand.
That's
so
another
that
thing
means
you
you
really
follow
have to be a
different
rider to
direction
know.
anywhere.
Yeah.
Like how
Yeah, they
tough-
make it look so smooth, so easy.
Yeah, they make it look like walking.
Yeah.
Like it's that easy.
Let's see if Alex can pull something out. He has one of his BSD frame is one of the shortest back end frames. Like I had looked at the BSD Alex,
I like a short back end.
Yeah, me too.
Well, in BMX.
Yeah. No, I like a big back end in real life.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Not a long one.
Not
big
a long one. A round one.
A round one.
Fluffy.
A bubble.
A bubble, if you will. My wife's nickname before she was my wife was Sergeant Bubble. Because she was an Army bitch with a bubble. And now she's been going all week, and I miss a nice bubble to cuddle.
Oh,
I need a bubble to cuddle.
you need a
Payday,
cuddle bubble.
you think your wife would mind if you slept over tonight?
I'll ask. She's probably asleep already anyway.
See, that's what we need you to pull out, Alex. A little something. You like something besides a rail if you want to move up.
That was huge. What a way to end your run. But look at this. He started things out.
Crook.
Crank arm, 2 pegs to
Yeah,
Wow.
he like
That was nice. That would got.
he transfers from
that's
grind to
some
grind on the same rail like effortlessly.
Yeah.
up crooked grind. And then he starts
This was
spinning
sick,
so
too.
hard, gets the 540. Gets the rotation.
Yeah.
Saves
See,
it.
he
corrects
saved
a
it.
little bit, but kept
But it
momentum,
wasn't
so that's
clean
good
like
to see.
Felix was. with his
Yeah.
540.
Yeah. He didn't
Everybody's
land
got to throw a
perfectly back.
540 apparently.
Well,
Like Felix threw one, and
I don't think
everybody
that-
else is like, all
does
right,
that
I'll show
count
you.
as a 540 if you had to
Eh.
hop out of complete? You know what I
It's
mean?
tough. Let's see if Dennis Anderson tries to throw a 540 somewhere. He should.
Come on, Dennis.
Come on, Dennis, give us a 540.
If you don't,
There's the gap to Feeble again.
That's a big gap to a feed.
for sure,
Tabletop.
you can't hang with the big boys unless we get a 540.
Speed to his riding as well. You know, he can do the technical rail tricks, don't get me wrong, but
I wouldn't mind seeing one right now.
He's not as smooth on a rail as, well, that was pretty fucking clean.
different style.
Yeah,
What makes
But like
toothpick hop over.
Alex Donaghy looks so clean on a rail. Dennis looks like he's
it's
really
like,
working
it's like he
for it.
belongs there. It's
Yeah.
like you threw a fish in the ocean.
Yeah, Dennis is really working for these rail tricks, and he's not doing anything super technical on the rail. Damn. Fucked it up last minute.
It sucks. I bet you, you know what it looked like? His free coaster engaged.
Might have been.
Does he ride a coaster?
I don't know. I feel like Anderson would ride a cassette, but I could be completely
know.
wrong. What the hell
Let's
do
see
I
if we
know?
can see his bike roll backwards.
Seeing someone
See
like
if those
Dennis
pedals
Anderson,
move.
who I've known for so many years now, just so happy about his son. It's
Yeah, mine
really
too.
cool to see.
We're almost done. You gotta, with riding a free coaster, you gotta be ready to pedal backwards
There we
once
go.
you feel that
There we go.
engagement. That's, yeah.
That was slick.
I love a good head. Oh, I thought he was gonna half
Half
cap
cap
them
bar.
steps. That was just a 180, a fakey fucking hop.
hmm
Definitely has a chance of getting on this podium, no doubt about
And that was
it.
like a
So they
fucking
made
six
two
stair that he
connections.
fakey hop barred
Yeah.
down. That's crazy.
Get the bar spin out. I think he lost his X Games wristband right there. I wonder if he'll be allowed back.
I
in the
love to
course of
see a
the
good
next
half
round.
cab down a stair set.
Yeah, I totally agree. I like to see a fakey hop down the stair set,
Yeah, that was serious. That
especially
was
especially
probably
when they throw in. God, what's the name of this trick where you like throw the bars forward and you just hold the one? What do they call that?
Run right there. Wow.
Like an
Great
X
run
up?
for Chad.
Oh, like a toboggan. Yeah.
The fakey hop toboggan.
Yeah, that's some shit.
That's steezy.
I hope we do, 'cause this competition
Down a
is too
set,
good to
Fucking
too.
guy's a nose manny master. He's riding in New Balances.
And then drop him down onto the back wheel. No brakes.
Is he sponsored?
Hops in with the
I would
250
assume he
hangover,
was sponsored
gets
by
that rail,
Nike still, but I guess
what a
not.
great line.
Only Rockstar and Haro. I feel like Haro's a whack sponsor to have as a street rider.
Harrow,
Yeah.
like
Haro bikes.
Mira's bike.
Yeah. Yeah, Haro bikes.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Like
have
if you're
to
a
agree
park
with you.
rider, you could fucking ride a Haro. But
Yeah, for
like
sure. If you're a
street
street
bull,
rider,
you
yeah.
can't ride Haro. Like this guy's, Peratz is sponsored by Mongoose. Come on, get it together, dog.
But he's a park kid, you
Yeah.
know? He can ride a mongoose.
Oh, come on. You're not going to get first place with that.
So he just had to put a foot down right there.
Nope.
Oh, well, he's in first place.
Yeah, the question is,
But
guess
I think
is he
that
gonna
last
stay?
run could have held it. I think that last run could have held
Well,
it.
it's his
Hold on.
best. It's his best
Oh,
run.
Felix? Does
Felix
Felix
is
have another
second.
run?
I don't think so.
With 41 seconds left, we're going to go back up to the top, and it looks like we are going to get another round of runs.
Yeah, we have another run.
Not over yet,
Okay.
Scotty.
Good, I wasn't ready to be finished with this one.
Awesome. We all get one more try. Shit,
The
here we go.
fans want more. Well, guess what? You're going to get it here at Wendy's BMX Street. We're getting another round of runs, and we're back in
I mean, the pop off of that up
I know.
rail
I
is
was
crazy.
just gonna say that was such a big.
That's what
air.
he's been looking for that every run.
Yeah, that manual.
Yeah.
He almost should stop trying because, like, it looks bad, you know.
Yeah.
Like you pedal out. and it
540.
becomes-
That 540 was clean.
Yeah, that was pretty clean.
Another 5.
That was
Not
clean.
so
It's the
clean,
bar.
but hot bar out.
Yeah.
And he could definitely be a
Full
contender
cab.
for sure. Nice. Full cab truck down that ledge.
Here we go. Bar in.
Bars fit to
Hopped
fence.
over.
You see him kicking out the bike right there. That's the control speed because all of these guys.
Flare. Throwing flares.
You gotta throw something
In
big.
the
Throw
street.
something you didn't throw yet, man.
Come on. Waiting for a 540.
I mean, listen. Here's the thing. That was his cleanest run,
I don't think he'll get it though.
but no, I don't think it. I don't think it really doesn't.
But he still didn't land that one manual trick he was trying to do. So who knows? Maybe that run could have been a gold run had he completed whatever it was he was trying to do.
It's beautiful. It was so
But I don't know. What was he gonna do? Manual into what?
Feed 180.
so much power right
You know, whatever he did over there.
Right.
Feed the bar spins. Over.
Right.
smaller, which is crazy to see.
He's not happy about it.
Yeah, I don't think anyone in his camp is happy. right
His
now.
girl's also pregnant. He's about to be a dad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I seen a podcast interview with him on Unclicked on Dennis Anderson's podcast.
Oh, interesting.
Here goes your favorite rider.
Here he is. Let me guess. High wall ride to a tail whip out.
Yeah, let's see if
He hasn't done that one yet.
Oh,
Oh.
nope.
Ooh.
He hasn't had a run where he didn't crash yet.
Yeah, he hasn't. But he, this is a park guy. This is a park guy riding street.
Nice tire up to switch tail whip. So what's so cool about this too is yes, this is
I do like that.
I
though.
do like those. Yeah.
doing a trick like that
I'm a
no
big fan of those. Hold on, is he
It's
riding
like
with
a
brakes?
G-turn.
Is he riding with brakes?
He might be. He's a park guy. He might be riding with brakes. I don't think so.
I don't see a cord though, to
Yeah,
be
I don't
honest.
think
So
so.
those, what would you call that? A nollie
It's like
180?
it's like a G-turn.
Yeah, G turn. I think those are dope. They're really dope with
I
no
know.
brakes though. Like, how do you? I don't
I'm
even know how
working
you
on 'em.
do that. I don't even know how you do that without brakes.
I'm working on
That's
them.
incredible.
They're hard.
I could only
I'm
imagine.
gonna bust one out for you soon, though.
You know what?
Not that good.
I will applaud it.
Yeah, not that good.
I will applaud it. If you can do that without brakes, I will be seriously impressed. Here we go. Here we go.
Let's see if
Is
he
he gonna
steps
take
back
it?
up in the first.
Come on, buddy. Let's take it.
Over the rail with the 180 foot plant.
Here we go.
Bar.
His tricks are
Here comes the 540.
Boom.
Still clean.
Nice. Got it.
The run is looking good. He's got 30 seconds left.
360
too. So much time on
bar.
the clock. There's that manual to 180 again. Just can't believe you can land that every single try.
Yeah.
Big
Big half cab.
Oh, such a tiny error too.
What a tough break.
Like what happened? It looked like
I know he landed it and
looked
then
like his front
fell.
tire bit for a second.
Yeah,
You know?
he landed and then washed out.
Yeah.
This is his fourth X Games appearance, and as of right now, looking at potentially adding his second medal
It's that time of the night where you got to be
to his
hydrated.
trophy case.
According to
Lewis
the fresh
Mills.
commandments, you always have to be hydrated.
That's true. But now, if you don't want to be too hungover
What
tomorrow,
number
you got
was
to be
that, by the
hydrated.
way?
I think that was 4 or 5.
4.
Successfully.
Drink water.
Here's the thing, Lewis Mills, you might as well just,
Cues on this one.
you know, you don't got a shot.
Wants to do, and he's having a little issues with it, but I think he's still going to put on a show for everybody.
I just don't think he's got a shot to take that number one. He doesn't have the routine.
Yeah. I wonder though, because
Full
like
cab bar, I like that.
a lot of these guys, without falling, they've completed what they would consider their best run, and
Right.
their best run still isn't even in, like,
It's not in the
never
world
had
of
the
Garrett.
not even it didn't even have the ability to take the top run.
Yeah.
You know, so like, why are they competing?
Hoping
Well,
he crashes.
Garrett's a freak of nature.
But right, but like, why are people being like, you need to step it up if you want to win gold?
Out of the podium as of right now, he finds himself
Because look
mean,
at
maybe
look
they
at who
think-
you're competing with.
Maybe they think these runs are,
Are good enough before
Yeah.
they get there?
yeah.
I don't know. Have you watched Garrett Reynolds' videos?
Good enough to get him sponsors. You get paid for being in second place.
That's you get paid for.
Yeah,
Probably
but not for
do. I
long.
wonder what you get for winning the X Games. I wonder what kind of money it is.
Hmm.
It's a
It's probably
big,
just notoriety and
big ice
sponsors. I don't
pick.
think they get a check.
The fact that he just landed those just mind-blowing. I just
Mind-blowing.
can't believe
It's just
it.
mind-blowing.
Look at
Crook to
that.
crook.
Credit to crook to 180.
Look at, bro, tooth hanger to a fucking manual?
Kept it going, popped it back over too.
Listen, if we're going strictly on a technical basis,
That huge crooked grind to 440.
Alex, I mean, he's third place, so
Oh, just once again didn't get the top.
I think that his technicality on a rail, if he could throw some big tricks in, like
Like 1 or 2 540s.
one or two
couple tail
540s,
whips,
you know what I mean?
180
Something like a
tail whips, some truck
360
drivers.
whip, something. Then he'd have a fucking winning run.
Yeah. He's got
Because
he's
on the
got
rail-
the rail.
The rail tech shit, he's unparalleled with his rail work.
I've been waiting for people to start busting out big tricks into connectors, you know? Like
Yeah.
who's going to do the 540 bar spin to manual
Well, if
connector?
anybody's gonna do it, it's Garrett.
or Pragenberg?
Could be Felix, but Felix, I feel like isn't a manual guy the same way that Garrett is. Like,
Yeah.
I've watched
well,
Garrett-
Garrett's a bar guy too.
Yeah, Garrett is also. I've seen Garrett was the first guy to do a tail whip to manual that I saw.
Was he?
Tail whip to manual or manual to tail whip or both.
Yeah.
Lock it in the crooked round, the long rail.
It looks like depending on the sport, the gold medal at the X Games pays between 25 and 50,000.
Oh, interesting.
That's phenomenal, especially because pro rider,
Oh, and he pulls it down.
like your average pro rider, I think makes probably about $1,000 a month from their sponsorship,
Right.
from their
Right.
frame sponsor.
If that.
Now, if they have like an energy drink sponsor, they might be making some more, and they have a parts sponsor and they're making more. A shoe sponsor, they're making a little more. But like your average bike company
They're
pays
not
something
paying a
like
fortune, yeah.
they're not paying a real livable wage.
They
You
don't
got to
have
get
to.
you got to get a couple of sponsors. So a guy like this, like Chad Curley, who's got Rockstar, Swatch, he's got Haro. Haro is probably one of the best bike sponsors you can get. They probably pay the biggest numbers.
They probably pay the most, but who
Yeah.
wants to be riding a Haro for street?
I wouldn't want to. Who would you be sponsored by if you could be sponsored by somebody?
You know what though? Like I'm talking a lot of shit about Haro as far as street bikes go. Like I don't know, I was into like standards and fits and but I've never ridden a Haro. I've never even seen a Haro built for street though.
Not in
So
the street.
I'd actually like to ride one to compare it to like what I have. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
To like get a feel for like how tight of a bike is this.
right.
Would I want to ride this? Or is this something that like
Well, then that's
was
the
built
question.
at a Walmart?
Is who would you want to ride for?
Who would I want to ride for?
Yeah.
Probably Fiend. If I was riding, and yeah, I'd want to ride for Fiend. Just because to me, I think all those guys are like,
Super street.
Yeah, they're
yeah.
super
Fiend
street.
is just street.
yeah.
rules.
But
yeah.
I like those guys.
Like even Colt, which is
Yeah.
like probably more of a street brand, still has their guys who
Right.
are like bowl riders.
And Pragenberg is We the People,
yeah.
right? I'm not a huge fan
We the
of them.
People is the European fit.
Right. And
I mean the
Fit I love.
European Fiend.
He's gonna keep it going.
They're like We the People is the street dudes from Europe.
Pull that 182 backwards.
I think I would go with exactly who I'm riding, Alive Industries, right out of Japan.
Yeah, I like Alive Industries.
I love that bike.
Yeah, they make really fucking great bikes.
And I love that nobody else, I've never seen anybody else except Benny Lewis riding the frame that I ride.
Right? It's funny that both of us ride a Ben Lewis frame.
Yeah, it is.
And we're seeing it right now over and over.
I got the Fit Benny L, and you got the
Alive
Alive.
Industries BLB. I actually sent Benny Lewis a DM the other day showing him
Get
my
outta
bike. Yeah.
what'd he say?
Said that's fucking dope.
Did he?
Yeah,
He
something like that.
responded?
Yeah.
Aren't you that
Shut up.
podcast guy? That's a nice bike.
I should have told him I'm the podcast guy. Check me out.
He responded to you? That's dope.
Bro, pro riders love us, dude.
Ben Lewis,
You know that.
apparently.
We're cool with
we've
fucking
been,
everybody. We party with the pros. His 12th gold.
oh, and Garrett took it?
Yeah.
Good
Garrett's
job,
got
Garrett.
it.
Good job, Garrett. I was
And then-
rooting for you, buddy.
And Felix
Yes.
got the silver.
You deserved
And
it.
who got
Bring that home to the missus and the
Bronze.
pups.
bronze? Bronze went to Donachie.
One medal behind Sean White now.
Who got silver?
Silver's
Pragenberg.
Pragenberg.
And who got
Donachie.
up in that first run right
Alex
there. He was at
Donaghy.
the bottom of the pack
Okay.
and then comes out in round 2 and just
That sounds right
lays
to
it
me.
down.
I think
This
it's-
was the run that took it. This was a really solid run.
I mean, here's the thing. I think I'm not mad at that. I think that him and Felix could have switched though. Also,
I totally agree.
I
I
wouldn't have
think
been
I
mad
think
if
had
Felix made
Pragenberg
gold.
had a perfect run, that he could have taken it, but he didn't. He fell in every run he had, right?
no, I think his first run he landed everything.
Did he?
Yeah, which is what they're going off of. His first run they're
But
taking.
did he try everything he wanted to?
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't know.
All right, well,
Yeah,
that was our first foray into reacting to.
that was fun. That
Some
was
action
fun.
sports
I would do
videos.
this again.
Yeah,
Hopefully
we
we
will.
can do it after. Well, not after riding BMX all day and then podcasting.
being
be
worn,
exhausted.
being
Yeah.
so worn out. Yeah, when do the Olympics start? P, do you know?
I think one more week.
Okay, so maybe we can do BMX Park
I'd be down.
for the Olympics. That might be kind of cool
I'd
if we
be
can
down.
We'll have
if
to-
we can finagle it.
Well,
Depending
I'd
on
see-
my
I'm-
work
We'll
schedule.
have to
down.
see what the
Shit.
schedule is because what they're in Japan,
Yeah,
so they're
we gotta see what we're
14
looking
hours
at.
ahead.
Yeah, even if we have to do it at 2 in the morning.
I don't know. I'm not sure that I'll commit to 2 in the morning.
No, okay.
I can
But-
show you how to turn the stuff on if you need to.
We'll see
Perfect.
where they're at. I mean, if you watched this and you hung out with us while we watched the X Games Street Finals, we appreciate it.
This was fun.
This
fun.
was a good time. We also
Thanks,
have.
thanks for having me, guys.
Thanks for coming through. We also
Appreciate it.
have the Gig Podcast that you could check out on YouTube at the Gig Podcast channel. You could check us out on iTunes, Spotify, the Gig Podcast. We're live every Friday night at 9 p.m. on that YouTube channel. Check us out. Tell a friend. Come back, hopefully, for BMX Park event in the Olympics. Thanks for joining us. I'm Cove. That's